All right, good morning, everyone. Court will begin with the May 11th, 2022 docket. And we're live stream. And let me get an attorney here with his client, beginning with J.R. Ramirez.
Morning.
Morning. You remind us of Orlando Velasquez, right? Civil lawyer from San Antonio or Austin. Then we have Daniel Montes, right? Godino Montes. Can you hear me?
Good morning. Yes, good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. All right, Mr. Ramirez, it'll be a plea in this case?
That's correct, a straight plea.
All right, good morning, Mike. Gwen, how you doing?
Hi, morning.
Okay, and we got Jessica Ramirez, there she is.
Morning.
And all right, morning. Okay, let's see here. CR 18-15-137D, Daniel Godino Montes. Please raise your right hand. You swear the testimony you're about to give would be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
You may put your hand down, and your case is driving while intoxicated, Class B misdemeanor. It carries a potential penalty of up to 180 days in jail and not more than a $2,000 fine upon conviction. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
And you understand that you're entitled to a jury trial, you're entitled to an appeal, and that you waived those two rights?
I did. Yes.
Have you ever been declared mentally incompetent?
No.
You understand that the court does not have to follow the recommendation after you give a plea?
I understand.
And what is your plea, sir? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
And are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
All right, state.
Yes, Judge. State offer plea document and offense report as Exhibit 1. Notification and certification of defendant right of appeal as Exhibit 2. Waiver of Article 39.14. Disclosure as Exhibit 3. Waiver of risk and need assessment as Exhibit 4. State would also request defense counsel to stipulate in venue and jurisdiction of this honorable court, and to also stipulate that evidence has been filed sufficient to cover plead guilty.
No objection, so stipulate, Judge.
And without objection, so admitted. It'll be the judgment of the court. The defendant is guilty as charged. And a recommendation, state?
Yes, Judge. The state recommend $300 fine, court cost, 180 days in the Delgado County Jail, probate for 10 months, an alcohol course, an interlock ignition device, 90 days Texas hours suspension, and 20 commercial service hours.
All right. Well, Mr. Ramirez, is that the understanding, sir?
That's correct, Judge. Just ask if the fine can be cut in half and the interlock device half at the time of probation, and of course waive the CSR and the suspension to run with the administrative.
Right. Okay, the fine can be 150 plus court costs, no community hours. That'll be waived. 90 days of suspension of driver's license can run concurrent with the administrative suspension. And then, yes, it will be 5 months on the interlock device. So did you understand that, Mr. Montes?
Yes, Your Honor. Can I ask a question?
Yes.
It's my understanding that if I can successfully complete probation, I don't get a conviction.
No, not for a DWI case. No, not this one. Right? This is not the first case, right, Mr. Ramirez?
No, let me confirm, but I don't have it as a different.
Okay. Now, let me ask the state. Can he apply for deferral on this one?
Let me see, Judge.
I want to see if it is. You got it, but it's up to the law here.
Let me take a look, Judge.
I know the law changed recently, but I'm willing to help Mr. Montes out if that's what the law. We can help him out.
Judge, he has he won't be eligible for defer on this one, Judge, because he has priors.
Prior what?
Prior failure to ID, resisting POCS.
Okay. So if they have priors in, they're not eligible?
Right. It's usually for defer, so usually for first-time offender, Judge.
First-time offenders. Okay. All right. Did you get them, Mr. Montes?
I hearing it now, but that's not what I had spoken to with the law office. So now I'm kind of confused.
Okay.
About what I just pleaded to.
All right. If you're not ready to plead today, we don't have to accept it. Then you and your attorney can discuss to see what you want to do next.
Yeah,
But-
let's do that, Judge.
Yeah. Let me Court will hereby, on CR 18-15-137D, Daniel Godino Montes will hereby vacate orally here any judgment, or actually will not accept the plea.
And
Not
especially
accept
Judge,
the plea. Yeah,
I think
and
the
we'll,
prior were conviction too. So
well,
prior conviction that we, hard to get deferred.
all right, and then we'll do a pre-trial date. Give me a pre-trial date.
Yeah, June 8th at 10 a.m.
June 8th, 10 a.m. That's for pre-trial. I guess anything to pre-trial, let us know on June the 8th, 10 a.m. But right now, court will not accept the plea. Okay?
Okay, Montes, my office will give you a call to set you up with an appointment.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
All right. Y'all may be excused. Thank you very much. Have a great day.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bien. Gracias, bien.
Right.
Thank you.
Bien. Number 4, Mr. Flores.
Number 4, Mr. Flores. Mr. Abel Flores. And it'll be a restitution here, right? All right. Can you hear me, Mr. Flores?
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor.
Oh.
Javier Flores.
Oh, wow. Okay. On the past election, you won outright?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
There's no runoff.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you, Judge. Thank you.
I hope you know what you're getting into, okay? Being a school board member or city council is tough nowadays, but
Yes,
good luck
sir.
with that, okay?
Thank you.
Good
Thank
luck with
you.
that. Anything we can help you with, let us know.
I appreciate that.
We have I think, restitution hearing on CR 2010-574D, Jessica del Carmen Paz. She's not in the waiting room, right?
No, Your
Don't
Honor,
you-
she's actually in jail, Judge. I think she got picked up on a new offense. But for purposes of this hearing, it's just for restitution. I don't know if the state.
All
Yes.
right. All right, State, what do we have?
Yes, Judge. The victim of this case is Sergio Garcia, Judge. A restitution letter was sent out to him, but no response. So restitution will be set at 0, Judge.
All right, it'll be 0. The good news is restitution is 0. Bad news, she's probably in jail. Okay,
Yes.
sir, you're excused. You have a great day, okay?
Likewise, Judge. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Bye-bye. 0 restitution.
Number 5, Mr. Mauricio Martinez for Oscar Flores.
Oscar Flores, number 5. Number 5, we have us. Oh, it'll be Mauricio.
Banderas.
Okay,
It's a compliance.
it'll be Mauricio Martinez. All right, Mr. Mauricio Martinez, and we have Joshua Balderas. Cost number CR 2105-292D, Joshua Randy Balderas. All right. I think Mr. Mauricio he's connected, right? All right.
We can take care of Mr. Munoz, number 2.
All right, well, hold on just a minute, Mr. Balderas. Let me do someone else because I'm waiting for your lawyer. Mr. Munoz, good morning, sir. Mr. Alex Munoz, give me the number.
Number 2. Number 3. It's a PTD status.
All right, we're here on CR 18-16-158D, Hiram Beltran, and there he is, Hiram Beltran. He just needs to unmute, and we're here on a pre-trial diversion status hearing.
Yes, Judge.
Okay, Ms. Ramirez, yes, ma'am.
Judge, he's complied with all conditions. It's been 9 months. I believe the state was wanting him to complete 9 months on the program. He's got a couple more weeks before that. So it's my understanding that Mike will dismiss it, the ADA, but not until closer to the 9-month mark, Judge.
Okay, which is gonna be like in 2 weeks, you said?
Yes, Judge, May 25th.
We set it for the
Yeah,
June,
June 8th.
June 8th, yeah.
We can do that administratively.
Yes, we're gonna reset it for June 8th. However,
10 a.m.
it's gonna be done administratively. So nobody has to show up if it's done before June 8th. So reset to June 8th, 10 a.m. for status one more time. But by the looks of it, it looks like it's gonna get dismissed earlier than that administratively. So who's that, Mr. Beltran, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, we have a good report here, Mr. Beltran. We just need 2 more weeks and the case will get dismissed. Okay, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, your excuse. Have a great day. Thank you.
You too,
Mr. Munoz, that'll do it. Have a great day, sir.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good day.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Number 5,
Number 5,
Mr. Mauricio.
Mr. Martinez. Mauricio Martinez. There he is, pulling in the courthouse
Morning, Judge.
hallways.
I am.
CR, yes, sir. Good morning. CR 21-05-292D, Joshua Randy Balderas. Compliance hearing. Mr. Balderas, is he on? There he is.
Yes.
This is the issue with the earlock device? Is that what it is?
Compliance, yes.
Oh, Ms. Ramirez?
Judge, sorry,
But
he
I haven't
had,
done any confirmation. I'm not sure if he has it or not.
Oh, okay.
and Judge, so speaking to probation, what actually happened is he's working out of town and out of state, but he did get a interlock device, a mobile device, if I'm not mistaken, and he called my office last week, let him know that we finally got that, and then we showed up today ready to make that announcement.
Okay, mobile device. Under what name or vendor company? Do you know, Mr. Balderas?
Yes, it's a inner lock ignition.
Right, under what name?
What's
From
the
where?
vendor?
What was that?
There has to be like a lifesaver,
Intoxalock?
Intoxalock, that one.
There you go, Intoxalock. Okay,
Yeah, sorry, there you go.
there you go.
Intoxalock.
All right, so now pre-roll data.
1026.
Okay, Mr. Martinez, it'll be a 10/26/2023 setting at 9 a.m. Okay, however, if in the next 30 days you make a decision as to what you want to do with your case, please let the court know and we'll bump it up and hear you a lot earlier, okay?
Thank you,
Okay,
Judge. Y'all
if it's
stay
a
safe.
plea, it's one day to the other, so just let us know, okay, sir?
You got it, Judge.
All right. Mr. Balderas, please, no alcohol consumption while the case is pending, okay, sir?
Okay,
All right, you're both excused. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Mr. Richard Gonzalez has number 6 and number 8. Number 6 has already been dismissed.
Okay, no.
I believe his client is in federal custody or in jail.
All right, Mr. Richard Gonzalez, I have a case that allegedly has been dismissed. CR 21-12-909D, Judith Zuniga. This is dismissed.
Correct,
And
Your
then-
Honor. And just for the record, Mr. Nguyen and I have been kind of going back and forth on this case, trying to see if we can get it disposed. My staff just double checked on this particular case. Ms. Zuniga is currently being housed at the La Villa Federal Detention Center. Judge, I text Mr. Nguyen this morning and just asked if maybe the state would consider just dismissing the failure to ID as well, Judge. I think it's going to cost everybody here more to try to writ her down and get that case disposed of when she's got some federal case issues that she's going to have to take care of anyway.
Well, what we can do is to allow Mr. Nguyen a little bit more time. It's set it for June the 8th. See what happens there.
Mhm.
And if he dismisses the case today or tomorrow, well, that'll do it administratively. But let me
Okay.
give it a quick reset here for June the 8th. 10 o'clock? No, 10. June the 8th, 10 a.m., we're going to reset CR 22-00254D, Judith Elizabeth Zuniga. And that's the charge of a Class B failure to ID. So, yeah, it may potentially get dismissed and hopefully it'll be done administratively. Okay?
Okay, Judge. Thank you.
All right. You may be excused. Have a good day.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good one.
Yes, you too. Bye. What do we got? What else we got?
Mr. number 10, Ted Lopez.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Ted Lopez or Ted Lopez?
I don't know if this
No,
is
it's number
right.
10, but his name is Ted. Okay. Good morning, Mr. Lopez.
Morning.
I believe you're here for Randy Hernandez.
That's correct, Judge. It's a compliance hearing, Your Honor.
I don't know if maybe one of these two is.
Okay, there's a. Do you know by any chance if he's got the interlock device?
He does not, Judge. I spoke to him this morning. I don't know. I gave him the Zoom information. Judge, he says he's still having issues with employment and purchasing it and trying to get it installed, Your Honor. At this time, I would request that he get a little bit more time so he can install it, Your Honor. But it's out of my hands at this time, Judge.
Okay, there's two
Unidentified phones.
unidentified phones,
They're
Rebel
trying to
V plus 5G and Rebel V plus 5G. Oh, wait a minute. There's one. Is that him right there? Do you recognize him?
Yes, that is him.
Okay, that is Mr. Hernandez, and he's got an earache or he cannot hear.
I think he's here, Judge. Last time he did appear as well, he was having issues the same way.
Okay, can you put him on speakerphone? You got his phone number by any chance?
Yes, Judge. It's 472-333-8255. 5451.
472-5451. All right, who's gonna call him?
If, Ted, if you can call him from your office and put him on speaker.
Okay. Just a second.
All right. I'm going like this, so maybe you can pick up the phone.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Hernandez,
Yes, sir.
are you able to connect on with your audio?
No, not the audio. I can see the judge. He can see me,
Okay,
but I can't hear him.
okay.
Yeah.
Can you hear him now, Judge? He's on the.
Yeah, I can hear him. I can hear him.
I can hear you now, Mr.
Yes,
Hernandez.
Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Hernandez, your case, CR 2202-198D, Randy Hernandez. You haven't got the interlock device yet?
No, sir. No, le voy a echar mentiras. No, Your Honor. Pero,
Okay.
English.
me pagan in 4 days on the 16th, sir.
We said it for June
I'm
the
very sick, sir.
28th.
Okay,
Okay,
Mr.
that's
Hernandez. Hold on, Mr. Hernandez.
Pero,
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, we're gonna give it another reset. It'll be June the 8th, 10 a.m.
yes, sir.
10 a.m. June the 8th, 10 a.m. So once you get something, please tell your lawyer, okay?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor. And I appreciate your time, sir. And thank you very much for the help. sir.
Okay, please get it, sir, because this will probably be the last time.
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your
Okay.
Honor. Yes, I will, sir.
All right, stay safe and please no alcohol consumption while the case is pending, okay?
No, Your Honor. Thank you
All
very
right.
much.
All right, you're excused.
All
Okay,
right, thank you, Mr. Hernandez.
Okay, sir. Bye, sir.
Bye-bye.
We have Mr. Rudy Moreno, number 9, and Elizabeth Cavazos.
Nothing further. May I be excused, Your Honor?
Oh, yes, sir, you may be excused. Thank you.
It's a PTD placement.
Este que tenía, right? Rudy Moreno, Mr. Moreno, there he is.
Good morning, Your Honor.
And good morning. And your client is Elizabeth Cavazos?
Yes, Your Honor, she's present on Zoom.
All right. She, I think, needs to unmute. Looks like a PTD plea, right, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Can you hear me now, Ms. Cavazos?
Yes.
All right, we're gonna do a plea here, and then you'll be placed on the PTD program. You swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
You may put your hand down. CR 22-007, 16D, Elizabeth Lynette Cavazos. Your charge, DWI Class A misdemeanor. It carries a potential penalty of up to a year in jail and not more than a $4,000 fine upon conviction. You understand that?
Yes.
You understand that you're entitled to a jury trial, you're entitled to an appeal, and that you waive those two rights?
Yes.
Have you ever been declared mentally incompetent?
No.
You understand that the court does not have to follow the recommendation after you give a plea?
Yeah.
And what is your plea, ma'am? Guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty.
And are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yeah.
All right, state.
Mr. Judge, state offer plea document and offense report as Exhibit 1, notification of certification of defendant right of appeal as Exhibit 2, waiver of Article 39.14 disclosure as Exhibit 3, waiver of risk and need assessment as Exhibit 4, PTD pack as Exhibit 5. State would also request defense counsel to stipulate in venue and jurisdiction of the honorable court, and to also stipulate that evidence has been filed sufficient to incorporate plead guilty.
No objection, so stipulated, Your Honor.
And without objection, so admitted. However, at this time, the court will withhold any finding of guilt or innocence and will suspend any judgment in this matter and will now turn to the PTD program. All we're going to ask you, Ms. Cavazos, is follow the terms and conditions of this PTD program, and hopefully down the line we can dismiss this case later on, okay? But you got to report and follow all those conditions. Any questions?
No.
Okay, so just we'll probably come back on the status here. What date is it gonna be? Oh, here it is, December 7th, 9 a.m. December 7th, 9 a.m. Hopefully we'll get a good report. Okay, ma'am?
Yes.
All right. Good luck with the program. You're excused. Have a great day.
Thank
Mr.
you.
Moreno, anything else?
I'll have judgment, be excused.
Yes, sir. You're excused. Have a great
Oh,
day.
Judge,
Bye-bye.
probation will be contacting her, right, directly? Jessica?
Yes. That'll be Miss Jessica Ramirez.
Thank you, Judge. You have a good day.
Yes, sir. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Wait to find out what this gentleman's name is.
Okay, Rebel V plus 5G. What is your name, sir?
Me,
Yes,
Tony Castoreno, sir. I'm here for the court of my uncle.
you're gonna be
Ruben
testifying,
Rodriguez.
right? I think
Yes.
he's a victim or a witness, right, State?
Yes, Judge. He's for number 3, Judge.
For number 3, there you go. And that'll be for the case of Ruben Rodriguez.
Yes, sir.
All
Yes, Your
right,
Honor.
let me get Mr. Rodriguez in the screen here. All right, Ms. Coronado.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning, ma'am. Your client, Ruben Rodriguez, CR 20-03-161D. All right, you need to unmute, Mr. Rodriguez.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Judge, he's a Spanish speaker.
Okay, ¿me puede escuchar, Mr. Rodriguez?
Sí.
Ah, okay.
You need to start
Right,
from
right,
the victim.
right. He's a defendant, so we're fine with that. Mr. Gwen, is Mr. Castorena your only witness?
That's
Yes,
correct,
Your
Judge.
Honor.
All right, Mr. Castoreno. Please raise your right hand, sir. You swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
You may put your hand down and listen carefully to the questions. You may proceed, Mr. Gwen.
Yes, Judge. Please state your full name for the record.
Tony Castoreno, sir.
Hey, what is your relationship with the defendant?
He's my uncle.
Hey, do you live in the same household as the defendant?
I used to live beside him. He's my neighbor. My mom lives beside him. He's my neighbor.
Okay. Can you tell me what happened on or about March 6th, 2020?
We got into a fight and stuff, but everything was a mistake, ¿me entiendes? Todo como fue un malentendido.
You gotta speak in English, sir.
It was
For the
a
record.
misunderstanding.
Okay.
Did the defendant slap you?
No.
Is there a history of violence in your relationship?
He's my uncle.
Is there a history of violence in a relationship?
No. Pues nomás se sabe que había pasado eso. Just
Only
that
that
time
time.
that happened, but no. Other than that, no.
Okay. Are you concerned about any future violent acts?
Can you repeat that, sir?
Are you concerned about any future violent acts?
No, sir.
Did you feel it? Well, okay. Let's see. Do you wish to drop the charges against the defendant?
Yes, sir. All of them.
Okay.
There was a misdemeanor too. I would like to drop that one off too.
Well, this is a misdemeanor only.
Okay.
Okay. You do understand by dropping the charges, this case cannot be opened in the future, correct?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, sir.
And you don't understand that if another incident was to occur, you could open a new case, right?
Yes.
Judge, states passes the witness, Judge.
All right. Any questions, Ms. Coronado?
No questions, Judge.
All right. Thank you, ma'am. Yes, sir. What's the announcement, Mr. Gwen?
Yes, Judge. From what I understand, that the victim in this case isn't able to come to my office to do an A&P, the A&P because he's on AIP for his personal cases, and also the defendant in this case has stage 4 cancer. So I'm going to waive the anger management requirement and the A&P requirement, Judge. And based on the testimony alone, I will dismiss the case, Judge.
All right, then. Thank you for your testimony, Mr. Castoreno. And court will hereby dismiss CR 20-03-161D, State versus Ruben Rodriguez. Case is hereby dismissed. All right, you may be excused. Thank you very much. Have a great day, okay?
Señor Rodríguez, por el testimonio del señor Castoreno, el fiscal le está pidiendo a la corte que retire los cargos. So, el juez va a firmar una orden para retirar los cargos.
No más este cargo.
Nada más este cargo.
Okay.
So, se puede retirar, señor Rodríguez.
Okay, thank you very much. You may be excused.
Thank
Thank you,
you,
Ms.
Your
Coronado. Have a good day. Bye-bye. What do we have next?
The last one that we have is number 7.
Okay.
Victor Jaramillo and defendant Alejandro Salinas. It's a restitution hearing.
Okay.
And no one is in the waiting.
Well, let me ask the state on this one. Let me call it CR 21-13-695D, Alejandro Salinas. State, do we have any announcement on this one?
Yes, Judge. The victim on this case is Yolanda Gutierrez, Judge. Restitution letter was sent out, and she gave us a call, and she told us that she did not receive any medical attention. So restitution will be set at 0.
All right. Now, for the record, it'll be 0 restitution. So anything else?
That is it for 10 o'clock.
All right.